1, 2, 3, 4. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and her boyfriend too. It's a long day, living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm the vampires walking through the valley, heading west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys standing in the shadows, all the good girls home with broken hearts. Yes, I'm free. Falling, falling. Oh, I'm free. Free falling. Yeah. Free falling. Free falling. Wow. Free falling down. Free. I wanna glide down over Mount Holland. I wanna write her name in the sky. I wanna free fall right into nothing. I won't leave this world for a while, and I'm free. Free falling, falling, yeah. Oh, I'm free. Yeah, free falling, falling. Okay, so let's look at the tips and tools that I've used for this arrangement of free falling. First of all, I put it into a drop D, and then I put the capo on fret 4. And the reason for that, why did I do that? First of all, I wanted to find a key that I felt comfortable singing, and it was this key, which is actually a B. And I wanted to use these chords. I didn't want to play B chords. I wanted the voicings of these particular chords, a C chord, a D chord. And then playing the D chord, I wanted a lower bass. So that's really how I came about with dropping the D and putting the capo on 4. So I'm going to talk about this with the chords as they are with the capo. We are technically in the key of B, but I'm going to say we're in the key of G here. Okay, so we have a G chord, we have a C chord, and a D chord. It's a 1, 4, and a 5 chord. That's basically what we're doing. So after that, I decided to bring in a separate intro that I was just seeking for something different, something new, something, I don't know, something to break the monotony maybe of these 3 chords. And so I put it on the intro, and it's a D sus chord, which is the same as a C over D, to a D chord. And in this key, our G, key of G, D would be the 5 chord. And a 5 chord lends itself to bum, 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 resolving. So I build the tension with this. And we just take it to a point where we're hearing this D sus chord, this want or this urge to just kind of resolve to the 1, and we go right into the verse. Okay, so the intro is very different, and you might even say, if your personal taste may be that you don't care for it, it's so different. But that was just what I felt I wanted to do for this song. As you saw, I brought it back in later in the song, so it wasn't totally random, and it had some connection to a later point in the song. Okay, so we go with the first verse, and we're palm muting. Pretty tight, close-knit sound. This C chord has a color tone in it. It's got a D in it, which is a 9. Also could be considered a 2, meaning those numbers just refer to the if you move up from a C, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So C, D is a 9 or a 2. So I'm going to call this chord a C2. So it's got slightly variation from the C chord. In the verse, I use that, palm muting. And we go right from the first verse, a little bit of a break, and then into the second verse. And in that break, I added body percussion. And I carried that right through the second verse, okay? So now, if it's hard for you to sing over that second verse while you're doing body percussion, don't worry about it. But put it in the interim section, in between the 2 sections. It's a nice little addition. It's a nice sound that comes in there. So body percussion, first and second verse. Then we go to the chorus. And what I do is move my hand way over here to get a different tonality on the instrument. Okay? And to also give me the ability to mute these strings to make a really percussive, muty sound with my arm, because I can now lay my whole arm on here as opposed to my hands here. So there's my chorus, as opposed to my verses. Okay, so change in texture, change in pattern. This is just a pick, 8th note. Now we've got a 16th note strum. We open it up. We lighten up the sound. So all those things are different in the chorus. The chords are the same. Okay? So that's our first, that's our first chorus. Then we go to the third verse. Back to the palm mute. I took out the body percussion here. Because coming out of the big chorus, we already have enough of a change, I thought. So, all the vampires down in the valley, heading west down Ventura Boulevard, all the bad boys standing in the shadows, all the good girls. And I substituted what's called relative minor chords for those last chords. So instead of all the good girls, G to a C, G's relative minor is an E minor, and C's relative minor is an A minor. By relative, we mean, well, the term is used for chords that have pretty much all the same notes in it, but one is a major, one is a minor, so the bass notes are different, and it sounds different. It gives a different feel. All the dum, dum, as opposed to all the bum, bum. I use it here to break up the sameness. Okay? But no, back to the second chorus. Free falling, falling. Then, just a little interlude. Same thing. Free falling. And I build it. Free falling up. Free falling. Substitute my minor chords. Free. So I've taken that little interlude and I started it real quiet and I crescendoed it to build up to the intro again. But I'm going to sing the fifth verse. I want to glide down over Mulholland. I want to write her name in the sky. I want to free fall into nothing. Substitute chords. I want to leave this world for a while. Back to the chorus, the final chorus. So, you know, sections. You can play around with sections. Adding a section that wasn't there in a cover tune is totally allowable. I suppose you could even take away a section that was in a song if you didn't want to include it in your version. So just looking at sections, why can't you add a section if you want to? So that's what I did. And then we did the final chorus, and then I ended it with a little bit of body percussion. Now note that the chord is ringing, which is really nice. I don't want to cut it off. Okay, so there you have it. You can get a full breakdown at my TrueFire channel, which should be open very, very soon. It's now July of 2020, and that will should be open by the end of the summer. So please leave me some comments. Let me know if you enjoyed this. If there's a song you'd like me to do as part of this series, please let me know that too. And you can visit my website. It's brand new. Just be in touch. If you'd like to make a video of your version of Free Fallin', that would be awesome. And I know we'd all love to see that. So thank you. And I will see you at the next installment. Bye-bye.